Hi there, my name is Kristen Murphy. I want to make sure that I'm very clear that community hall in my circumstance is going to cost me at least $165,000. It's not as simple as just turning in a permit and meeting with the planners. The upgrades necessary to the property would be significant. The way this code came about was for barn events, and a panel of commissioners like yourselves did agree on the 30 days. 30 days is also the definition of temporary. So I do feel like 30 days is appropriate, but I don't understand why it be limited to only 3 or 5 events. There's nobody, as far as I know or has been brought to my attention, there is nobody running 30 events. There's nobody running 10 events, and there's nobody running 5 events, as far as I can tell. I do on the definition for personal event. I'm not sure about using demonstration parties or religious parties as part of that personal event. If we're trying to limit commercial items on that one, demonstration parties or religious parties are something that aren't necessarily so personal. What this seems to me is that if this code was changed rather than completely scrapped, right now they're recommending to completely scrap Section 7 when they're really trying to pull it down to a maximum attendance of 40, and then you need an application. I've gone through the application process, and there's several departments that don't seem to need to be identified at 40 people. At 40 people, do we really need to bother Berthoud Fire, the Colorado Department of Wildlife, Parks and Open Lands, Sheriff, and the Thompson Valley EMS? I mean, this is a very low number to start engaging all these different departments. I feel that a number like 80 or 120, somewhere in that, would be appropriate level to start saying, hey, Sheriff, you might want to know about this. The one event per month does seem a bit punitive. September is a really beautiful month. A lot of people want to have September and October events. If you are limiting the number of events, it's not like you're going to get a zillion events. And like I said, no one is actually using this to the full extent. My suggestion as an owner-operator would be for 12 or 15 events. That would be a more modified version, because what we're doing is we're coming down from 30 down to a suggestion of 5, which is a drastic change, and people have modified their properties to be able to hold more than 5 events. The unintended impact of passing 5 events is that you're squeezing the events. So right now you can have 30 events. A property owner wouldn't need to care if they allow an event that's 50 people or 60 people or 80 people, because you have so many events. It's not a worry. When you start squeezing that down to 5 events, the property owner is going to start looking at events that are larger. So it's an unintended consequence of creating less events might create larger events. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Richard Davis.